other thing to keep in mind is to make sure that you are south of the people with snakes, and the people with snakes on their shoulders are north of the people with wings.
And if there's another wing, I should be like either north or south of them, so we don't cross over the wings.
Yep. All right. Wait, suddenly you get a purple AoE. What do?
I go 2 squares down, or rather 2
squares
squares
down.
away from everyone else's safe spot.
Yep, that's the rule of thumb. If you move here up here 1, that's just 1, so that is not the safe spot. Move down relative south 2. What do you do once you get there?
I'll just keep pointing the wing away from everyone else.
Yep, so it shoots its ass out this way somewhere. Does that make sense to everybody?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Okay. So the first thing that will happen, so it's all just like a constant reminder of what you need to do. The first thing on the list is, which side am I going to be on? Do I have purple snake or green wing? Once you figure out which side you need to be on, then we listen or look for the call out of which are going to be the 4 safe squares. Once you figure that out, look at your character and figure out if you have a snake or a wing, and position that way. Then all we have to do is wait to figure out whoever the boss decides has the pink AoE, and they go south. And if all that goes correctly, we won't need LV3 anymore, and it should be. We should have more breathing room, to say the least. So the order of operation is which side, which 4 squares, where do I point my ass, and do I go south? And that should be it.
Very good.
That's really the only thing left, because I think everything afterwards we basically can just
Do.
It's just basically just follow the party.
Yeah, catch 2 is the last hard mechanic. From there, it's repeats of similar things.
So who else we need?
Up. So.
We grab a meat.
I just had meat here, but they disappeared. Where'd they go?
Here is the
They
church.
might-
Where is the meeples?
They might not join tonight, so don't try to pressure them to join. They're a bit overtaxed from everything that's happening.
I don't think Rux will join us either. Just asked. Oh, good. If not.
Rex doesn't want to come?
Yeah, no. I think, we'll see if they respond to that, but at the moment, yeah, it's looking like it. Oh, wait, we'll see. Let's see. Give us a sec.
Well,
Alright, yeah, no, Rux doesn't want to join. So, it's okay.
that's fine. Here is what I'm going to do now instead. I'm going to... Let's see. What the fuck is it? Here it is. I'm going to go over P7 now that we have multiple people here.
P7 Gaming.
You want to change the PF or?
Yep. Alright, first mechanic. He's gonna turn the arena into 3. He's gonna split them into 3 circles. He's gonna divide into 3. So, while we figure out which is the safe platform, we look at the top 2, left and right. And then we decide from there which of those two platforms has the least amount of ball touching them.
Because we don't
You
touch
can
balls
see that
here.
there's 3 AoE balls that will spawn tornadoes. Which of the 3 pairs are touching the platform the least? Left or right?
Right.
Right. So that means everybody moves to the edge on the right platform. Normal speed. Because what happens is there's be a big proximity damage, so we want to get to the edge. He hits it. The tornadoes go off. We get knocked up into the air. As the tornadoes are coming down, we move a bit more up towards the edge, and we wait for the bridge to spawn. Once the bridges spawn between all 3 platforms, we then move the group here. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
Ignore where those melees are going.
They're just doing melee things.
They're just doing their things. Yeah, we go towards the middle bridge. We wait to decide whether we're going to go left or right again, because up next is going to be light party stacks. So how we figure this out? Oh, this is him fucking explaining shit. How we figure this out is while we're waiting on the bridge, which left or right has 2 eggs? Which more importantly, which has an egg in the middle?
The right side.
Yeah.
This one. So this is bad. I can't spell with the mouse. Bad.
It's the death egg.
Yeah, it's the death egg. That will spawn a behemoth. Remember, eyes spawn behemoths. Proto-behemoths. Bulls. We're going to call them bulls from now on. And honeycombs spawn burbs.
Burb.
Boobs are straight line.
Yes.
Burbs are a straight line and also a knockback. So that's going to be important later because you're going to have to eat the burb.
Eat the burb.
Eat the burb, but he's going to try to push you off. So you're going to have to, if you get a burb tether, if you get a string to walk the burb, you want to eat the burb, not get eaten. So that's when we're going to call anti-knockback. That's why we want to do anti-knockback. So then, after we decide that the left one is safe, we split into our pre-designated light party stacks, and we go here and here. And we wait for everything to go off.
Yes, Lord, that is. It is schloppy.
Sloppy.
Sloppy.
She's doing the Balzar's wall.
And you see all that shit? Fuck that shit. Just remember, that's where the safe spot's going to be. Just remember your designated heal buddy. Alright, this one doesn't really matter that much, but I am going to go over what these debuffs do. Green-red means split, and blue-gold means stack.
If you're
Stacks are roll-based, so if you get a stack, look for the Roman numeral. If it's a Roman numeral 1, that means you will be stacking with the DPS first. And with the Roman numeral 2, it means healers and tanks will be stacking for the second attack. Basically, all we're going to do, you don't even have to pay attention to the debuffs for this one. All we're going to do is call DPS stacks and then DPS splits. And it's all you have to remember is just stack or split. For the splitties, we want to be here if we are melee, and here if we are ranged or healer. So these are tanks, melee, ranged, heals. And then the stacks all stack in the middle, and then that should allow us to play nice.
Make sure you're not clipping people. It's very important, that one.
Yo.
It's very big AoEs.
Yeah, so we don't have a lot of breathing room. And we wait for the big boom, then we gather up and we wait for which side he's gonna hit. Then we move to here for the second part where we do stacks and splits again, but this time the opposite. It's always gonna be the opposite. So if DPS stacked here, that means we are going to split here.
Yep.
So then we move to get the fuck out the way. Wait for everything to go off. And then that's that mechanic. Now here comes. This is the tank buster. We're gonna tell you to fuck off occasionally. Here's where we don't do what Hector does. The important thing to look for this mechanic is, you see that little cross thing, that gothic cross?
Mm-hmm.
Those are going to be our safe spots for this, so we don't get knocked off and die. Oops. Oh my god. These little gothic crosses. There'll be 4 of them. Just look for that one. That should infer us on where to go. The hard one is this fucker right here. I will be going to the hard one on my platform. Kai
Yo.
or Liam, any of you are comfortable with?
I've just been doing the top left one anyway, so
All right, so like you're okay with like the getting claustrophobic.
yeah.
I love the R1s. Well, the spot where R1 is where, on both sides, is where the tanks typically stand for that one when we do it that way. And they're nice and claustrophobic.
Yeah.
So this is where we're gonna stay anti-knockback. Okay, you see that how claustrophobic that is?
Yo.
Oh.
The reason why we do this is because we don't want to split too far away from our healers. And also what happens next is we want to get healer stacks. There's going to be another healer stack after this. And all the bridges are going to be deleted. So we wait for all that to go off. They really do just wait there. Hold on. Let me actually see if that's any easier. That is not any easier.
Do you know
That
what
is not.
I do in Party Finder?
What the
Yeah.
what?
Do you know where the healers just stay on the bottom platform?
Yeah,
And it gives more room. That would be a lot easier.
it does give more room, but don't we take a lot of damage that way too? Like, isn't that a bit claustrophobic for the healers?
Nah, it's
No,
about the. It would be about the same. Just
It's
the
a lot more
healers need
easier,
to.
actually.
The
We get
healers
our
would
Okay.
have
bits
more
off
space
the
down the bottom. They just have to remember to run the hell up to the
Okay.
other
Oh, so-
non-healers.
So
Like
like,
just that we're in one
Yeah,
and
so
two
yeah,
is.
that's where M1 and M2 is where the healers are supposed to be.
honestly,
Uh,
that gives a lot more breathing room. So I guess this can be ranged,
Sweetie, your mom's nickname is Andy.
and this can be
Yeah.
um.
Why did it just sounded wrong in my head?
No, yeah, that's right.
This could be melee, or whoever's not like uncomfy. Because there's still somebody's still gonna have to take a claustrophobic spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's always
Looking
going
at
to happen.
this.
But yeah.
I'm fine with taking my side's claustrophobic spot because I'm confident in it, and I like feeling the danger.
The risk, the
I,
threat.
I don't. I like lots of breathing room.
I thrive in my death spot. I thrive in it. I default to that location whenever I play.
I like going.
Yeah, I like breathing.
So
Mm.
healer 2, that looks pretty claustrophobic.
Oh no, you
Oh,
stay.
Oh
with
no,
M-
yeah. So ignore where the healer is right here. This is the new position for healer right here.
Okay.
Yeah. Ness, you would probably stand where M2 is standing in the diagram.
Here.
Okay.
Let me fix that. So fuck off. And meow.
Okay.
Meow, meow. Beautiful. There you go. That's the new spots. That should give you healers a lot more room. Alright. So after we wait for all that shit to go off, we have a little bit of time before the before the last of the bridges go away. How do we want to do this? Do we want to come to the healer? Do we want to come to the healer on the left platform, or do we want the healers to come to us?
the healers go to you. You don't move.
Okay. Yeah. So ignore what they're doing on the south platform. We want everybody that's on the south platform, so the two healers. We want our each one to come to here. And then there should be 4 on each side for our light party stacks, and we wait there. Because the bridges will get destroyed, and we will be looking at each other from across the chasm, longingly, just out of reach. Bridges will get destroyed. Attack, attack, attack. Now, here are the bulls. We call these boys right here bolts. They do circle AoEs and attack their platform. This is now a death circle, but the bridges are gone. What do we do? And we have a light party stack coming in. We're surely going to die. But wait,
There's more.
a bridge appears. We wait at the edge for the bridge to appear, and we immediately move because everything's going to go off in like an instant. And then that should be that mechanic resolved. We then head to the south platform, wait for him to hit, go to the middle platform, wait to see which side he's going to swipe, and then move accordingly. As a group, you don't need to pay attention as long as you follow the group that isn't the tanks when the tanks run away. Here is the actually hard mechanic. This is where we're probably going to occasionally wipe at. I feel like most of us have this down now, question mark?
It is a question mark because we may have it down, but sometimes panic does set in, and yeah.
Yes.
And a
So?
while.
Yeah.
These are also role-based. The bull no longer does his AoE. Instead, he shoots 4 lanes, and we call this the meow meow paw.
Meow meow.
Either
Meow,
DPS,
meow, meow, meow.
yes, either DPS or tanks and healers are gonna get Meow Meow Paw.
Meow meow.
So just look to see if you have the blue tether and just go accordingly to your Meow Meow. Meow Meow. See? Meow Meow Paw.
Meow meow paw.
Meow. Meow.
Alright. 2 people on the other roll will not be tethered, and the other 2
Oh,
will be
blood
tethered.
sugar.
Blood sugar?
Oh, 1 second.
Okay. Oh, wait.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That sounds like it's important.
Yeah.
Good explanation so far, though. Toggles doing well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is good.
Good McShizzles. What is a McShizzle? I don't know.
What is a Meow Meow? Just a miserable pile of Meow Meow.
A miserable pile of meow meow.
I miss my
Not
Meow
enough
Meow.
talk. Bring cat.
I heard not enough cock, bro. What are you talking
Not
about? man?
enough. Not
Meow.
enough cock.
Not a Meow Meow.
I like the cat now on your game. It's
I
awesome.
like the meow meow still on top of
It's awesome.
screen.
That's really hype, actually. I reckon that's BS, actually, just to draw stuff on your screen and then go into the game so you know exactly what to look at and stuff.
Bro.
Put a circle around, like in P6, put a circle around where your debuffs will appear.
Just like draw exactly where the safe spots are, and just like, all right, this is my spot, and then I just line it up like I'm doing like a graph puzzle.
If I'm standing here and I'm looking there, we're good to go.
You know, Dwayne the Rock Johnson strat.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Happy
for,
Rock, Sad Rock.
What Josh always does, yes.
Happy, I love Happy Rock, Sad Rock. It's great.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ness, you back?
No.
Yep,
I'm gonna
I'm back.
assume.
Oh wait, the Mac.
Okay.
Never mind.
So 2 people. So in this case, the non-Meow Meows. 2 of the non-Meow Meows will get no tethers. They go between the balls.
The
These-
balls.
Are our balls.
Give me some balls.
This is the shaft.
Mm.
We want to aim the cleaves between the balls.
Oh.
These boys right here, their egg is a creepy ass egg with a mouth. Minotaurs are mouth eggs. Bulls are eye eggs. And burbs are honeycombs. Just as a constant reminder. So, if you have a tether, you take your tether minotaur, and stretch it all the way over to here. Same thing. Stretch it all the way over to here. It already has the infograph, so I don't know why I did that. But yes, the exact opposite.
So we've got the testicular tension tethers. We've got the people in the top left. We call those the C-men.
So just stretch them until they're nice and stretched, and make sure you're far enough away for the between the ball cleave from the non-tethered meow meows. And then we wait. Also important, because I always forget this. Everybody else takes the cleave, except for the between the ball non-tethered meow meows. We want to fucking step out. We want to we wait for this to happen. We have a little bit of time. Once we bait it, and then we just walk straight through towards the paw. That is very important because I keep forgetting that one. That should be the first hard mechanic, in my opinion, because it's dependent on everybody else knowing that mechanic in a randomized way. So you have to be familiar with all facets of the mechanic.
Yep.
We have more tornadoes coming in. Goodbye, Meow Meow Paw.
No.
Oh, fine.
All right, for this one, we want to get knocked back. So we wait for the big arena to come back. Oop. Yeah, there we go. So we get into our designated light party stacks. And the marker I like to use is this big thing here. So I like to line my character up so that they shoot down, straight down that line. We get knocked back. We get hit by the light party explosion. And then after that goes off, we immediately, both of us, rejoin at south to make a pizza slice. Ignore what they're doing on the screen. You can see if we meet up south here all together, we don't get hit by the tornadoes. The tanks move away for condensed or the stack or split. We wait. Alright, this is the mechanic that is lovely called Stretchy Bird. This is where we take our birds for a walk.
Or eat the birds, depending on how you talk about it.
Yep. Alright, 4 people are not going to get tethers. The other 4 are... Is this roll-based?
You know.
Okay, so it's just right. Is this roll-based, Cookie? The Stretchy
Yes.
Birds?
Wait,
Yes,
it is role-based?
It is role
It is?
based, yes.
Oh,
Okay,
never mind,
so
I'm
that's
dumb.
so that's super
So-
easy.
Yeah, you sort of clock spreads based prior for the towers. The birds are just YOLO, don't hit people with it.
So basically, these towers need to be soaked by non-tethered individuals who do not have a bird. Sadly, they do not have funny birdmans to take for walks.
No.
So how I like to do it, or how I like to look for it, is we do sort of semi, because these tower positions are going to change. These aren't like set determined tower positions. What I like to do is I like to have tanks or melees on like the northernmost towers so they can get uptime, and healers and ranged to take the southernmost towers. So if you're usually with healer 1 for your light party stacks, just go to the leftmost southern tower, and if you're usually with H2, go to the rightmost southern tower. A reminder, this is for people that don't have birds to walk. If you do have a bird to walk, basically, stretchy birds, we stretch them. Just stretch them as straight as possible. Stretch them as straight as possible. And just make sure that your little guy is as between the birds as possible so you don't get clipped. We're going to call out anti-knockback for this part so that you don't get knocked off the arena. So when you hear anti-knockback for stretchy birds, hit anti-knockback. You wait for it to go off. So let me clear this up.
Basically, just pull them across the map so you're not in. So
Yep.
you're not putting it in a tower.
Yep. Just don't be in a tower and stretch them out as far and as straight as possible. Make sure, so like we want, if you can see here, you can pretend that the person here is a bird, and you can pretend that this bird is a bird. We want to be between these two real birds and not real birds, but soon to be real bird. so that you don't get hit. Does that make sense? I feel like the people tethered to birds have it easiest.
Yeah, because the others have to adjust to wherever the strange location the towers might be in.
Yeah. You wait. Towers to come down. Birds to bird. What are they gonna do? I have to slow that down.
Actually, you know what I do notice? Based on that diagram,
Yeah.
the birds will, if you just rewind just a little bit. Yep. If you're on a tower, you'll notice that the people that are in it are on like the little, I'm gonna call it the three-pronged fork.
Oh, yeah, they're all on three-pronged forks.
And the people
I
who
wouldn't
have-
take too much stock into that because again,
Yeah,
the towers are
not-
going to change locations.
Yeah, not too much stock, but yeah,
A little bit.
just something I noticed.
Good to know.
And the birds seem to be on the call it the knife.
Yep. The knife. The knife.
The knife.
Knife.
The stabby stab.
At a stretchy bird, we got another raid wide AoE. We ignore where they're going. I've never seen a team that doesn't go here, to be honest.
Yeah,
Even in Party Finder. Ignore this. Bad. Bad. Dumb. Dumb Hector.
Dumb Hector. Don't go there.
Good spot.
Stay
Good
together.
spot. Why?
Stay...
Don't know why. Don't ask questions.
You're a group. Heal together. Stay together.
Yeah, we're gonna go there. That's where we're gonna go. We're gonna wait there because he's gonna do that knock-up thing again.
And maybe
Yay.
time. Maybe that's why he does it.
No, because the left side is also just as good for uptime. To be honest, you see that huge ass fucking. You see that little red line? That's his fucking hitbox. That's the end of his hitbox.
It covers
There's
90%
like
of
no
the area.
positionals for melees in this one.
Nope.
It's fucking stupid.
The only time you
get
don't have
knocked up.
uptime.
You smack ass down. This is where we're gonna want to heal up. And then we wait. I forget what we wait for. What's the next mechanic? Purgation. Oh joy! This is the actual first hard one. It's not hard once you know. And I'm gonna have cheat sheets for you. All you have to do
Knowing
is
is half the
listen.
battle.
Yep. I'm gonna have a cheat sheet for you that will basically tell you which way marker to go. Sleepo. This is called Sleepo Purgation, and like. Ignore. He's gonna do a dumb one. So I'm gonna look for. Brain Dead Purgation. So yeah, I'm gonna give you a cheat sheet. We're gonna put waymarks up. It's the same thing with these debuffs here. All you have to listen for is if DPS stack or DPS split. And if you are taking healer, just do the opposite of that call out. So, the only tricky part is the where we split basically. No, where we stack. So it's going to be here. Here and here, where the waymakers are, and they're going to be yellow. Yellow is stack. So this is going to be stack, and then we're just going to alternate after this goes off. And we're going to move over to, come on, the right platform. We just move left and right this entire time. And then it is tanks, healers, stack, DPS split. A little claustrophobic. And then this This is the big raid wide. It goes off for the second purgation during the second one. So this was the first one. We moved for the second one. This fills up the entire time. It's about to go off. This, when we're crossing the bridge, is where or not even when we're crossing the bridge, after purgation, just like mitts. We need mitts and heals. Like, we're going to need everybody topped up, and we're going to need, like, 30% minimum across the board for everybody to survive this, because it hits fucking hard. And then we do it again. So then we start at left again for the third purgation. Listen for the call out on whether you need to go, which way marker you need to go. And then we move over to the right. Go to your way marker. And then we move finally over to the left again for the second light of life. Heal up, mitt to as much as we can. And make sure that we're all the way over to the left because of the final purgation explosions. And then that's Sleepo. That's Purgo Prog. This is probably where we're gonna get stopped. And I feel like, yeah. Okay. I'm gonna explain chasing AoEs, and then once we get to, if we do get to harvest, then we'll either come back here or we're gonna fuck off and go to sleep. All right. We're gonna find the empty platform that doesn't have a honeycomb. We are going to go to the edge to stack up for chasing AoEs. We're going to get chasing AoEs. It's basically just to follow the group exercise. Wait. We look for the bird that isn't going to shoot at the one that we're on. I think. Is that right?
Which one? Sorry. So there'll be.
Yeah.
Yes.
We look for the bird that isn't shooting towards the platform we're on.
Yeah.
And we basically just move to the edge of that platform and wait for the bridges to reappear as those AoEs start coming towards us. We move across to behind the burb, and we move all the way over to the other side for those chasing AoEs. And then that's it. And then we officially are in Harvest, the actual
hardest thing
mechanic.
Ever. It's painful.
It's only painful because you have to get there, and it's the hardest one in this fight, and it's at the end.
It's at the end, so it's actually
like,
even
it's
prog
just,
it.
Yeah.
You have to get that far in.
I've only made it to the first one once.
If we get there and you guys aren't tired, I will explain it, and I have a whole bunch of cheat sheets that helped me. For now, though, it should be. Yeah, there we go. This is the Sleepo Purgo cheat sheet.
Yeah.
What time did it start?
Yeah, I'm gonna post it in.
I don't know at the moment. We haven't even gone in the instance. We've just been talking about how to do the instance. So I don't actually know what's happening right now. We'll find out. No, it will be happening tonight. I just don't know what's happening right now.
Aesthetic. Make sure you have this one up, because this is going to tell you which way mark is going to be safe for you.
Very handy cheat sheet.
Very handy cheat sheet.
What's this one for?
Sleepo perk. When we move left to right, between the left platform and right platform.
Okay.
So, Nessa, you're going to be healer too, right?
Yeah.
Right. I think this is the most people we're going to get. So, do we want to open this up to Party Finder?
It's also about 5 minutes until game show starts.
We should do the game show, shouldn't we?
We'll do that, and then we can come back, reconvene after we've learnt everything, go in and smack it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That work?
Does that work for you, Nissa?
Yeah.
Okay. We can come back and smack it.
Sweet. I'll
Sweet.
switch us over to I
Who
don't even
knows?
know how to pronounce our FC's
Tirnanog.
Tiernanog. Yeah, that's the one.
Tiernanog.
Yeah, I'll switch over to there and put a reminder in as well.
E.
You guys there?
Did we set up an event? I forgot to set up an event for this.
It's not an event.
I feel bad.
It's okay.
What
We'll,
is
we'll
it
just
exactly
tag
you
it
guys are
all.
doing?
Or just tag.
Yeah, what is it? You've been very quiet, Liam, on what the fuck this game show's
Oh,
gonna be.
I'll announce it.
I'm guessing that's by design.
by design.
Alright, let's go over to
I know
there.
he made his entire house just for this game show.
I'm gonna
So
be an FF.
Oh, I wouldn't come much.
cordially inviting everybody in here, even if you're not in the FC, to join and watch and whatnot.
Let's jump in the other channel then, so where everyone else
Yeah.
is.
Yee.
Alright.
Switching over.
Wait.